Donuts are a national obsession. They're certainly mine, and opinions on who makes the best donuts are easy to get. And it's almost guaranteed that they're all going to be different. So why not just step up and settle the argument? That's what our very own Norm Van Ness decided to do. He joins us now live in the studio with Norm. Norm, it sounds like a tough assignment.
Oh, Angie, no doubt. One of the toughest of my career so far. Well, sort of. And all kidding aside, there is one truth when it does come down to donuts. Most all of them are good, but only a few are great. So we put it to our viewers and asked the question, who do you think makes the best donuts in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan? They're sweet, they're sticky, and they're oh so good. But asking a group of people who makes the best donuts is like asking the same group whose mother is best. And within an hour of asking our Facebook fans the donut question, we had over 100 responses, and they just kept coming. We also got responses from Twitter and from email. So we tallied up the votes, so to speak, and narrowed it down to our top 5 contenders. We'll tell you who they are in just a minute, but we'll also tell you who is not in, and that's the chains. We wanted to limit the competition to our local mom and pop bakeries because that's where lasting friendships are made.
Most of my customers are family now. We all know what everybody's doing. You know, most of my people I know by names, and that's wonderful.
Besides, it's not like the big chains or any sort of competition for our local donut makers.
They don't even compete, so I wouldn't really call them competition. I'd call them another place that has a donut not as good as ours.
So without further ado, it's time to meet the contestants in the WNWO Donut Wars. Hailing from just across the state line in Lambertville, Michigan, it's Tony's Country Store. It's really just a small baking operation inside a convenience store, but don't let that fool you. Their fried cakes keep the front door swinging and the customers coming back for more. Next up, it's Sid's Bakery in Sylvania, who's known for having some of the best apple fritters on the planet. Big on taste and big on their loyal fan base, Sid's will be one of the little guys going up against a true Toledo heavyweight. Yep, you guessed it, WIXEY'S Bakery of Toledo. Undoubtedly, one of the bigger operations around, WIXEY has been a Toledo staple as long as Tony Paco's, and may just be as famous. Their bacon maple straights sell out most every day. Our fourth contender is one of the area's oldest. It's Ideal Bakery in Gibsonburg, and it's been cranking out the goods since 1922. Multiple generations have feasted upon its yummy treats, and despite their small-town roots, Ideal has big city reach with customers that drive past other bakeries to get to theirs. Last but not least, it's Morning Fresh Bakery out of Adrian. Their 24-hour Main Street location is an institution in the city, with regulars at the counter and its tables morning, noon, and in the dead of the night. It's these 5 locally owned and operated shops that will duke it out, determining once and for all who makes the best donuts in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. Well, so now that we have the contenders, it's time for the judging. We're putting these 5 bakeries up against each other in a blind taste test. There's going to be 2 categories, the standard glazed donut and the specialty category, where they get to put up their best sellers against each other in an all-out donut royale. Part 2 of Donut Wars next Wednesday, Angie, and don't forget the hashtag WNWO Donut Wars. Let us know what you think.
All right, thanks so much, Norm. Make me hungry.